22.8 degrees, 22.8. And the starting mileage is 43982, 43982. Hey YouTube, Gentlemansnine. It is Thursday. That means there's only today and Friday and Saturday, and then the PBC is over. Which means the most I can get in is 3 more rides. Obviously this will be one of them. I don't know about the ride home though, because it's supposed to get to I think Weather Underground said 32 degrees, but that's in Antioch, so who knows, it'll be in Glenview, which will probably be warmer. So last weekend Jenny and I went to the motorcycle show. So yes, we've been to 2 motorcycle shows this year, the one in Novi, Michigan, and the Chicago one in Rosemont. Really it was just to check out the vendors, I guess, since we'd seen most of the motorcycles. Yep. And I did sit on the BMW R1200 RT. Very nice bike. I just wish it didn't cost more than my car brand new. Otherwise I didn't really sit on many things at this motorcycle show. But the auto show, so we went to the very next day, then we went on to the auto show in Chicago. And I would just like to say, so first off, one problem was we walked to the auto show is split into 2 parts physically. It's like all the not low end, but the regular known names that you'd normally think of, like Honda and Toyota and whatnot, we're all on one side. Excuse me. And the luxury brands like BMW, Mercedes, Audi were on the other side. And of course we walked into that section first. And I guess an observation that you can make here is that a lot of people in the Chicago area ride or drive like Beamers and Mercedes-Benzes and Acura, Lexus, like a lot of people. And I'm like looking at the prices of these stupid things, and oh my god, they're expensive. Now call me a little bit old-fashioned because so just in general, the idea of spending let me take this back. So for a new car, somewhere in like the mid-20s seems reasonable to me. Something in the low 30s is now pushing it for me, because conceptually it's just transportation to me. But a lot of those, so we're looking at like I said, the Audis, the BMWs, the Mercedes, those stupid things were like $40,000, which I guess is a cheap one, but the average normal price seemed to be around like $50,000 to $60,000. And I've seen people drive these things. This is ridiculous. Like, your car payment must be ginormous unless you bought the whole thing in cash. Well, anyways, the reason why we went to the auto show is we were thinking about buying a new vehicle. Both Jenny and I have Honda Civics. They're both 2008s, and they run fine. There's really no reason to get rid of them except for Jenny started her own pet sitting business, and I guess for part of pet sitting, so if the animal you're pet sitting goes ill, there's something in her documentation says that she'll take them to the vet. Well, there's like a stretcher thing, which is kind of cool. It's like a little animal stretcher, and you put the animal in it, and then it's got this Velcro thing that basically straps the animal down, and then you got to fit this in your vehicle. Well, it doesn't really fit in the car very well because it's a big long rectangle, so we're thinking about getting like a small SUV. And so we're looking, so some are good, some are bad, and we tried pricing some out, and it seems like no matter what we do, we end up around 32 to 35,000, which I don't know, people probably tell me that's okay price for a new small SUV, but that just seems like a lot to me. And then eventually we sat in a Chrysler Town and Country, which is pretty much, we used to own a Dodge Grand Caravan, and I love that van. It was comfortable, quiet. The only problem with it is it was at the dealership a lot, whether it's a recall or some other thing that went wrong with it. But as soon as we sat in that Town and Country, we're like, maybe we should consider a van. So we sat in the Toyota Sienna and the Honda Odyssey, and don't get me wrong, they're nice. The seats were kind of hard, but so you start pricing out a stupid minivan, and those damn things go up to like 35, 40,000. Can't isn't it not possible to buy a new vehicle nowadays without spending an arm and a leg? Anyways, that's all that's been up in our lives besides the working. Okay, that's got to be at least 3 minutes, right? Well, if you managed to listen through all that, then I give you props, because that was pretty damn boring. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Ending mileage 44022, 44022.